told you the most important. If you can do this perfectly, this side, you will never do the other sport swimming.
Si sabes apoyar por los dos lados, nunca harás natación.
If you can brace properly, you can paddle any boat here.
Si tú puedes apoyar, puedes palear en cualquier barco que hay por aquí.
But you have to be good at this.
Tienes que saber de esto.
I've been paddling for 45 years, and still 5 times a week I practice my bracing.
Él ha estado peleando por 45 años y aún así ahora entrena 5 veces a la semana.
Every day.
El apoyar.
I was teaching Willem today. It's like, oh no, this is because that leads me on to the next thing. The brace stroke is the easiest stroke to do.
El apoyar es el tipo de paleado más fácil.
The least amount of energy, and you're going to learn. I put my right hand, left knee.
Pone su mano derecha en su rodilla izquierda.
I leave my paddle on the water, and I leave everything like that.
Y apoya la pala en el agua. Lo deja así.
If I leave this paddle on the water and on my knee, 1 kilogram, I'm not lifting.
Es 1 kilo que no está levantando.
So not only do I read the waves properly, but I save energy. I'm old, I need to save energy.
Él es viejo y tiene que guardar energías.
So this is very relaxing, you'll see there. But when I'm doing a brace stroke, the paddle's at 45 degrees like this.
Cuando él está apoyando, la pala está a 45 grados.
45 degrees, why?
¿Por qué?
Because if it was like this, like all of you, this is how everybody stops paddling, like this. I see it all the time. I guarantee. Stops like this, and then oh.
Así es como para de palear todo el mundo.
When you're on a wave like this, in the big waves, and a wave hits this, it goes.
Cuando tú estás en las olas grandes, surfeando, y una ola tropieza con la pala, te la echa al pecho.
On Tuesday, I had one. I was shit, and then into my face.
El martes,
But here, the wave goes. Look. The wave hits, nothing. Okay, nothing. Here is mud. And if your paddle is out the water, and so many people, I see all the sprinters like this.
Él ve a todos los sprinters así.
The default when you stop paddling in a surf ski must always be this.
La forma por defecto cuando paras de palear tienes que apoyar así.
When you stop, you'll see me watch every photograph. There and there. Not this.
Eso no.
Because this doesn't give you stability.
Eso no te da estabilidad.
The paddle gives you stability. So if you ever feel unstable, put your weight on the paddle.
Si alguna vez te encuentras inestable, pon tu peso sobre la pala.
Yeah, and the last reason why the brace stroke is the most important.
Y la última razón por la que el apoyar es la forma de palear más importante.
Because it starts the forward stroke.
Empieza la palada hacia adelante.
I've got it 45 here. Look, from here I just go there. Look, 45, there. Everybody. Oh. So it's there, in, there, in. I save 1 second like that. From here.
Él se ahorra un segundo haciendo eso.
Yeah, there. Okay. Now we go into the forward stroke. Number one, I said already. This must be at default all the time. This is the forward stroke. This is my forward stroke to keep balance. Rotate, look at my legs, touching, in, pull, enough, not going past it, up, back in default, there, 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 there. So, the forward stroke is very easy. Catch, power, exit, and recovery. 4 pieces, izquierda and derecha.
Tiene 4 fases a la izquierda y a la derecha.
Catch.
Entrar, coger el agua,
Power.
Hacer la fuerza,
Exit.
sacar la pala
And recovery.
y volver a la posición de inicio.
Yeah, the 4 things, left and right.
A la derecha y a la izquierda, en los dos lados.
Okay, so I can show you like I've done here, and this is what I see.
Eso es lo que ve él.
In paddling,
Cuando paleas,
before I was doing this for 20 years, teaching people,
antes de que él estuviese enseñando gente desde hace 20 años,
I was getting very disappointed that nobody improves.
estaba muy decepcionado porque nadie mejoraba.
Because you can't coach in there until you understand it here.
Tú no puedes entrenar a alguien ahí dentro hasta que lo entiendes ahí encima.
It's simple.
Es fácil.
If you go to tennis,
Si tú vas al tenis
and you say how to play tennis,
y buscas cómo jugar al tenis,
do they say here's a tennis racket, here's a ball, go?
te dicen, aquí está una raqueta de tenis, aquí tienes una pelota, vamos.
No. You go and see. Rafa Nadal. Practice backhand, practice forehand, practice lob, practice this, practice that, and there's 1,000 exercises for tennis.
Tú vas y ves a Rafa Nadal cómo hace de derecha, de revés. Hay 1000 tipos de ejercicios para hacer.
Okay. Every sport. Swimming, Michael Phelps, 1,000 exercises.
Por ejemplo, en natación, Michael Phelps,
Golf,
1000 ejercicios.
Tiger Woods or Sergio Garcia, 2,000 exercises in golf.
Tiger Woods o Sergio García, 2000 tipos de ejercicios.
Kayaking, how many drills?
Surf ski, ¿cuántos tipos de ejercicios?
Huh? You go and say, hey, I do this. How many?
¿Cuántos?
And the surf ski is more difficult than all those sports.
El surf ski es mucho más complicado que todos aquellos deportes.
The only way you can ever get good out there is if you understand every part of your stroke.
La única manera de hacerte bueno allá afuera es entender cada parte de la palada.
Okay. So that's why you must break the stroke into small pieces.
Eso es por lo que tienes que dividir la palada en diferentes secciones.
Number one, I've got catch. You must learn to catch. 3 catch drill. 1 hand catch, like this. 2 hand catch, just working like that. And catch and pull. So everything, 3 there and pull. That's all I do. Don't worry about anything. In. Then all the body parts. Hand, elbow, shoulder, core, legs.
Mano, hombro.
Elbow, hombro. Elbow.
Codo.
Codo, hombro,
Hombro.
coro y el core.
And,
Y la rodilla,
okay.
las piernas.
And then, so those are all the full body. Then what happens after we've done all that? We
¿Qué
have to do
¿Qué hacemos después de que hacemos todo
exit.
eso?
So we must practice the exit.
Sacar la pala.
And then what do we have to do? Then we have to paddle correctly.
Tenemos que parear correctamente.
So that is a drill where you have to have pointers, because if I'm not watching and your coach not watching, you don't know if you're doing it right. I promise you.
Si yo no estoy mirando o tu entrenador tampoco está mirando, tú no puedes saber si lo estás haciendo bien.
How do you know?
¿Cómo lo sabes?
So you practice merda, and remember, practice makes permanent shit. Yeah. Okay.
La práctica hace permanente.
Okay, so understand. This is what most people do.
Esto es lo que bastante gente hace.
I told them how to paddle like this, easy, you see, easy, no umbras, easy. But this is what people do. The first thing they do, the mistake, and we go in the catch. They go, and they do this. You'll see the photographs. And normally like this, yeah. Now to get this paddle in the water, I have to use an air stroke. It goes in the air and hits the water.
Para meter la pala desde donde está él ahora, la pala tiene que atravesar el aire.
Hits the water and you get a splash here.
Y cuando choca con el agua, provoca una salpica.
And you get sore this, and this.
Y te lesionas la mano, el codo y el hombro.
Yeah. So, understand the catch.
Tienes que entender cómo meter la pala.
Very important on the catch.
Muy
3
importante.
important things on the catch. Number 1, close to the boat as possible.
Hay 3 cosas muy importantes cuando metes la pala. La primera es que tiene que estar cerca del barco.
So remember I told you how my catch goes? I rotate first and then I drop it in. Close to the boat as possible.
Él rota y luego mete la pala lo más cerca posible del barco.
The next and the most important part, one of the most important part, this must be 90 degrees. Not like this. I see everybody like this and they pull out and it pulls them out. This, not this.
Tiene que entrar a 90 grados porque él
Because
ve a mucha
understand when
gente,
I'm pushing on this,
que la entra.
gives me stability. When I'm like this, it's pulling out and it makes me go out.
Cuando él ve a gente que la mete de lado, les saca hacia afuera y les acaba tirando del barco.
There. And the third thing,
Tercera cosa.
and the thing that nobody gets it right,
Y
because
que
if you hit
nadie.
the paddle like this, you only get half the blade in. The blade must be fully buried
La pala tiene que entrar completamente en el agua.
there for the whole stroke.
Hasta ahí para toda la palada.
Watch. Goes in there and it stays exactly in it. Most people, halfway, and then
Mucha gente mete la pala solo la mitad y luego la mete hacia atrás.
I never get my hands even wet.
Él nunca se moja las manos.
Okay, so the catch very simple. Rotate, drop it in.
Tú rotas y metes.
Gravity. No power. Gravity.
La gravedad te ayuda.
Now look where I am when I do this. Natural. Natural, this happens. I don't have to think. That's right. Oh, you got a nice canoe there. Okay, natural, look. Mira. This happens naturally. You don't have to think.
Las piernas se mueven naturalmente.
I'll explain about the distance of the paddle. So when I do that, put it in, what's the strongest muscle in my body?
Él cuando hace así la mete, ¿cuál es su músculo más fuerte en el cuerpo?
Yeah. Bend. And there, and pull.
Y tira.
Okay, now when my calf or my hamstring touches the bottom of the boat, the stroke is over.
Cuando su gemelo o su cuádriceps toca la piragua, la palada ya se ha acabado.
So therefore you understand, when you get a boat, a new boat,
cuando tú tienes un barco nuevo,
to work out how am I put this,
para averiguar la distancia de la pedalina,
very simple. I get you, sit like that, and I go.
Te sientas.
I want my legs to touch the bottom of the boat. Why?
Y quieres que tu pierna toque la parte de abajo del barco. ¿Por qué?
Yes, Paul. Firstly, center of gravity, lowest as can go.
Primero que todo, el centro de gravedad se reduce, baja.
And number two,
y número dos,
it forces me to rotate enough if I touch the bottom of the boat.
Te fuerza a rotar lo suficiente si tocas la parte de abajo del barco.
Yeah.
Will the knee have to lock?
No, the knee cannot lock in a surf ski. The knee cannot lock in a surf ski, but the knee can lock in a K1. So when you're in a K1, just make it short enough so it's a little bit bent, like a bicicleta. Bicicleta, you don't do this.
En un surf ski las rodillas nunca pueden ir bloqueadas. En un K1 sí, pero en un surf ski no.
So you must be like a bicycle, so it's only there.
Tiene que ser como una bicicleta.
Not there. Okay. So just a little bit. Okay. So it's very important to set it up right. Now, as you get better at surf ski,
cuando tú vas mejorando en surf ski,
as you rotate more,
cuando tú vas rotando más,
your paddle should be coming back.
Tu pala debería ir volviendo.
Closer. Because you're touching early.
Porque tú estás tocando pronto.
So you bring it closer.
Se te va acercando.
But this is normal for me. Look at my knees. Rotation. This is how much. And my heels are pushing on the footrest.
Y sus tobillos están empujando sobre.
I don't lift my heels up. Heels are down.
Sus talones están.
That's where the power comes.
De ahí es donde viene la potencia.
Okay, so I'm in power. Notice where I finish the stroke.
Él mete la pala, luego mete la potencia. Fijaros dónde acaba la palada.
Before the knees.
Antes de las rodillas.
Before the knees. They've all been told to take it out here. I bet.
Vosotros todos os han dicho que la saquéis a la cintura.
Yeah. And this is you. Oh, I must take it out. Oh, yeah.
Y eso sois vosotros.
And that's why. So look, there, rotate out by the knees. But, mira, the boat's going forward.
El barco está yendo hacia adelante.
So it'll go like that, and it is just there. Exit. In front of you.
Delante de ti.
In front of you, okay. Rotate in, pull, start out, and front. Notice elbow stays down.
Daros cuenta cómo los codos siguen estando hacia abajo.
If you keep pulling like this, you end up like this.
Si tú continúas tirando así, acabarás levantando el codo más que la mano.
And then you put big splash into the person riding your slip.
Y eso a la gente que va a la tuya les moja.
It's bad. I don't like getting wet. You see, I take coach. Not this. Bad for me. I get wet. I don't like getting wet. And then recovery. This height I'm not worried about. This height stays the same.
A esa altura le da igual.
If I'm tired, a little bit down.
Si él está
strong.
Cansado,
if I'm flat water, I can go a little bit higher. But this stays the same. Stays the same.
Si él está cansado,
doesn't move.
Lo baja un poco más.
Okay.
Y en
There
agua,
or there.
y
There and there. Okay. So that's the forward stroke. It's so simple. So I break it up and going back onto it. Now we go the body parts. How you train. So when I train for technique, it must be flat like this.
Cuando él entrena técnica, el agua tiene que estar plato.
To start off with, because this is what happens tomorrow.
Porque esto es lo que pasa mañana.
You're paddling in the flat water like me, like this.
Tú estás parando en el agua plato.
Needed a paddle, everything good. Big waves.
Empiezan a venir olas
And wind,
grandes
this is what happens.
y pasa esto.
This is what happens. Blisters, shoulders, sore here and sore here. Like this. Because what do you use to keep your stability?
Porque ¿qué es lo que utilizas tú para mantener tu estabilidad?
Your core.
Tu core.
So your core says, I don't want to fall out.
Tu core dice que no quiere caerse de la piragua.
So it goes, and this is why I see everybody like this.
Se tensa y ve a mucha gente así.
Because of the core.
Por el core.
So you've got to practice getting your core to paddle and not your core to balance. Okay.
Tienes que enseñar a tu core que se vuelva fuerte para palear, no para tensarse cuando pierdes el equilibrio.
Okay, so I'm going to quickly go through them. I've got notes. I've got notes on the thing. So I'm just going to go through the drills. And remember, every drill on one side, you'll see you brace, and the first drill, top hand drill, first drill. I brace back in, top hand. This hand stays the same distance. So I put it in, watch my body go there, and I brace. And I watch this. This will be you, I promise you. How am I doing? And look, now. How am I doing? Okay, so it's there, 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 and there. And the other side, same thing. There, and I watch this. This mustn't go like this.
Tu mano nunca debe hacer eso.
This must stay parallel. Look at this, what happens here.
Debe mantenerse paralelo para que las piernas se muevan.
But this is what normally happens.
Eso es lo que pasa normalmente.
And zero.
Y no se
Next
puede.
one, elbow.
Lo siguiente, el codo.
Elbow. From there, there. Elbow locked. Paddle on the water. Now, very important, when I brace, I lean onto the paddle.
Cuando él apoya, él se apoya encima de la pala.
And it's there, and I put my paddle in. I don't do anything, I just put my paddle. Now, very important. I weigh 100 kilograms. I want to put my weight on this paddle.
Él pesa 100 kilos y obviamente quiere poner su peso encima de la
So I'm
pala.
using my weight
Él está utilizando su peso
onto this paddle, and I'm pushing down. I'm not pulling.
y él está dejándose caer encima de la pala, no
Because
tirando.
I'm using my weight. So you will see the top sprinters, Craviotto's boat goes like this.
Tú verás el barco de
Pequeño.
Cravioto, por ejemplo,
Only a little bit.
ir balanceándose un poco.
Because he's going here and he's getting his weight on the paddle. He's using his weight. Use my weight on the paddle there.
Porque él
And
está
notice
poniendo su peso encima de la
in
pala.
past my toes, and look how short. If my elbow is locked, look.
Si tu codo está bloqueado, mira.
If my elbow is not locked,
Si tu codo no está bloqueado,
okay. Next one, hombro, shoulder.
el hombro.
Many people paddle like this. Many people make this mistake. Look at my hombros. Hey, I'm doing everything right, Oscar.
Mucha gente hace ese error.
Hey, look, I do the straight arms. And what's happening, buddy? This is a very difficult drill. It's a very difficult exercise.
Esto es un ejercicio muy difícil.
Okay, but to me it's very simple.
Pero para
I
él
go
es muy
in,
sencillo.
put the paddle in, and I'll watch. And I pull this back.
Él mete la pala y
Look where my hand is.
mueve eso hacia atrás.
Still in front. Have a look. There. And I watch your shoulder. There.
Él mete la pala.
You people, this is what you'll do. So,
Todos vosotros haréis esto.
oh. Or. No. Okay, so it's very simple. If I do this, and I just rotate it like this, look.
Si yo roto así,
And if I just think of the shoulder pulling back, look at my legs because of my shoulders. From there, there. But you've got to get this. There and there.
y tirar.
Okay, the next one. So you got hand, elbow, shoulder, core. Core, and I want you to practice with your life jacket on. You hold it here. Hold it here.
Él quiere que practiquéis.
This way, it's going to be 100% parallel to your chest.
Así va a estar 100% paralela a vuestro cuerpo.
You look very strange when you do this exercise, tell them.
Se os ve muy raros cuando hacéis
Look,
ese ejercicio.
but watch, if this is parallel,
Pero si está paralelo, hacéis esto.
look, and what am I using?
¿Y qué está utilizando él?
Zero arms, and look at my legs.
Nada de brazos.
Then the next one is paddling at parallel, paddling at default, from there to there.
Paleando paralelo.
Okay, watch again. There, and I just put it in there. Look at my legs, look at my piernas, and it's straight. And I mira this, I mira there, there, there. But this is what you'll do.
Pero esto es lo que
There,
haremos
and you
nosotros.
got and then not parallel, not for me.
No está
Maybe in
paralelo.
Spain it's parallel, but not for me.
A lo
Not
mejor en
parallel.
España está paralelo, pero no para él.
Okay. Now, the last piece, the legs.
La última parte, las piernas.
The legs are the strongest part, but the hardest part to use.
Las piernas son la parte más fuerte, pero la más difícil de utilizar.
That's why I don't care what coach you go to. If you're trying to do this whole stroke and concentrate on your legs, you can't do it. It's too much.
Así es, da igual a qué entrenador vayáis, que no podéis hacerlo todo junto.
So if you concentrate on one part of the stroke, just your legs. Remember, when you're doing these things, you concentrate on one at a time. Don't worry about the
Os
rest.
concentráis en solo una cosa de la parada.
So legs.
por
Legs
ejemplo,
are the
las
most
piernas.
difficult to get the timing right, but it's the most powerfulest thing. It's the most powerfulest thing we need in downwind because that's the power we need to get on the waves.
Coordinarlas es difícil, pero cuando las coordinas son muy
With your
desarrollas
legs.
mucha potencia.
Your arms are not going to catch you the waves, the legs are going to catch. Okay, so the first thing is many people get sore here. They get,
A mucha gente les duele ahí atrás.
how many? Yeah, exactly. And then, okay, now, very simple.
Muy
Why
simple.
are you getting that?
¿Por qué os tenéis eso?
Because you've been told
Porque os
to
han
push on your
contado
legs.
que empujéis con las piernas.
But if I push on my legs and I push in the back of the boat,
Pero si yo
the boat
empujo,
goes
si yo
atrás.
empujo con las piernas y doy a la parte de atrás del barco, el barco va hacia atrás.
It's very stupid.
Es muy estúpido.
And of course, I have the same problem sometimes.
Yo
When I paddle
tengo-
band, I do the same.
Tengo el mismo problema muchas veces.
Because understand what we're doing in this sport.
Hay que entender lo que hacemos en
The
este
reason
deporte.
why I beat you,
La razón
maybe
por la
not
que yo
him,
os
but I
gano.
beat everybody else. I put this paddle in. Mira. It goes right into the water. I pull, and I do this.
Yo meto la pala en el agua, yo tiro y pasa esto.
Look here. Watch again. I put it deep in the water. Watch what my bum does. Forward.
Hacia adelante.
What you do, you put this in and you go back.
Lo que hacéis vosotros es que metéis la pala
Oh,
en el agua
how
y
can
vais
that be
hacia
good?
atrás. Eso no
But
puede
what
ser
most
bueno.
people do, this is what they do.
Esto es lo que hace mucha
They
gente.
put it in halfway. Oh. See? I put in and I'm here. You put in half back. Understand? That's why people say, oh, it's a very short stroke.
La gente dice que es una parada muy corta.
It's not a short stroke, it's a very powerful stroke. We don't want this paddle to come back.
No es una parada corta, es una parada muy potente.
We want our body to go forward.
Nosotros no queremos que la pala venga hacia nosotros.
So what we're
Queremos
trying
ir
to
hacia la
do-
pala.
Pole vault, what is that in Spanish? Pole vaulting, you know, they jump over. Pole vault. Yeah.
Salto de perfil.
Exactly. So when I bend this, look, and this is locked in. If this is locked in, I do this, and I'm forward. If I do this, and this thing comes back,
El resto viene hacia mí.
that's why you get this. Okay, have a look again. I put this in, and it's locked, and it goes this when I straighten my leg. But what you do, you put it in not properly, and then you do the leg, and you're going back.
Y vais hacia atrás.
And the paddle comes back. To understand. But now when you do this exercise,
Pero cuando vosotros hacéis este ejercicio,
it's very easy to understand
es muy fácil de entender
how it works
cómo funciona.
because you're concentrating on one thing.
Porque te concentras en una cosa.
You concentrating, number one, we do it one side at a time. Everything's one side at a time.
Lo hacéis en
So
un lado a la
there,
vez.
There. I look at this,
Yo
and
miro
what
a
I
mi
try and
rodilla.
do is I try and pull like that.
Yo intento tirar
Off.
así,
But it's not like that.
pero no es así.
Because my bum, my body, is connected to my feet.
Porque mi cuerpo está conectado a mis pies.
So as I pull my body forward,
Así que
this is my
cuando,
body, this is my seat, forward, my feet push the boat forward.
cuando yo me echo hacia adelante, mis pies empujan el barco hacia adelante.
So when I'm going in the ocean,
Cuando
I'm
yo-
like Cavioto on the 200 meter.
Yo cuando-
He pushes there and he pushes the boat forward.
Yo cuando,
So I do the same thing. I'm pushing my boat forward to get on the wave.
yo cuando estoy en el océano hago como Cravioto en los 200 metros.
I'm pushing the
Empujo
boat
mi barco
forward.
hacia adelante.
Pushing the boat forward and not my bum back.
Y no mi culo hacia atrás. Empujo el barco hacia adelante.
But again, you can practice that. So in real life, this is the back of my seat.
En la vida real, esto es la
This
parte
is
de
your
atrás
bum.
de mi asiento.
It's millimeters. Millimeter off
Ese es su culo.
and catch up. Off and catch up. What you're doing is, and then together.
Tu culo choca contra la parte de atrás de la piragua y luego se mueven juntos.
Okay, so understand that. Okay. The last exercise, second to last exercise is exit. And again, very important. And you can see it doing these bad exercises. They're in, pull to my knee, let the power off, no more power.
Tengo que tirar hacia mí y luego
Let it go
dejo
and just
de
lift
hacer fuerza.
your elbow up, your hand up and leave your elbow
Y
down.
luego solo saco la pala.
Remember, your arms weigh 10% of your body.
Acordaros que vuestros brazos pesan un 10% de tu cuerpo.
So if you do this, waste of energy.
Así que si vosotros hacéis eso, es un gasto de energía.
And you'll have bad shoulders.
Y os duelen los hombros.
Yeah, so it's there, there, and out. Easy to do.
Fácil de hacer.
The last drill, and understand, you have to try and do these when I'm not here. I'm not here.
Vosotros tenéis que intentar hacer esos ejercicios cuando él no está aquí.
I get here and it's elbow to knee is the drill, the name. And watch,
El
here.
ejercicio se llama de los codos hasta las rodillas.
If I paddle properly, I don't have to think. Look what happened. Elbow, touch a knee.
Si yo paleo bien, mi codo tocará mi
And look,
rodilla.
I'm in the same position and then in I go.
Y luego
pull.
meto la pala.
Elbow to knee, in. But this is what most people do.
Pero esto es lo que mucha gente haría.
Oh, okay. That's what most people do. Because the biggest problem is this. So that's why this is an exercise you can do by yourself.
Porque su mayor problema es ese, y eso es un
There.
ejercicio que tú puedes hacer por ti mismo.
In, there, in, there, in. So you can see. And if that happens, you know, oh, what? Oh, back. Or this doesn't move. So rotate from there.
Eso no se mueve, así que rota de ahí.
Okay. So it is very easy to do.
Es muy fácil de hacer.
And remember, on the notes, Willem, why don't you do me a favor? In there, there's all those notes. Why don't you just hand them out to everybody? Thanks. It's in there. Yeah, carry on. Ask him a minute. Yeah. What do you need?
Quería aprender algo de mar.
He wants to ask a question.
Yes, of course. Anybody.
Porque tengo un barco como este taller y me gustaría para principiantes, que subo el barco al agua y cómo empiezo a entrar por la agua, porque a veces que
Oh, how to get on.
tiene algunas horas así es.
Yes.
Y no consigo.
To get back on. I'll teach you how to get back on just now. I'll teach you. I'll do that later. Easy.
Más adelante lo explicaré.
But if you don't have to worry about that, if you can brace.
No te tienes que preocupar de eso si apoyas.
You never fall. I fell off once. 1998 I fell off.
Él se cayó una vez de la piragua en 1905.
Yeah, I fell off. Exactly, what? Because I can brace. There's downward notes and just give them the other notes. You can keep the downward notes for yourself. Because I haven't got enough downward notes. Give them the other ones. Yeah. Okay. Any questions before I go on to downwind?